Hi, ho, Roundtable fans. This is your host, Steven, and
Gio.
back in the theaters once again. And today we have seen Dune Part 1, directed by Canada's very own Gilles Villeneuve, and it stars a smorgasbord of characters: Jason Momoa, Batista, Isaac, something, I can't remember the names, I'm sorry, Zendaya, Timothy something, and Skarsgård, who was in part of the Marvel movies. He plays the baddie. Shout out to him. He's fucking awesome. Sorry for the line. As the baddie. As for the film itself, every scene is beautifully shot. Villeneuve and his crew did an amazing job. The spaceships look realistic. Doesn't look like CGI. It looks like it's really there. Very impressive. It's made mostly to build worlds and be part of the scenery as opposed to CGI trying to impress you. But because of that, it is impressive because it just is beautiful to look at from the beginning to the end. My slight thing is there's certain parts of the movie I didn't understand what some of the characters saying. There is parts where you go, what? It's a Jason, what's his name? Christopher Nolan thing where you can't make out what they're saying. Villeneuve did it in this film. There's a few instances I had no clue what they were saying. But other than that, beautifully shot. All around, the whole cast is amazing. But Skarsgård, if I'm saying his name right, as the baddie, for me, is phenomenal throughout. Besides that, I can't say anything. Maybe slightly 10 minutes too long. It does end in the middle of the book. So if you're expecting to get a final at this, you're not going to get it. Your thoughts, buddy?
Mine's almost the same thing. The quality is phenomenal. You see where the special effect starts or ends, you have no idea. It looks so realistic. Now, here's the thing. If I would see this at home, example, I bought the video, there's gonna be a lot of fast forward because there's a lot of imagery of the visuals and this and that, which I'm like, okay, 3 hours is too much fast forward. And this thing it's almost, this is my opinion, it's like putting Avatar, Lord of the Rings, and the Crusaders, the real historian Crusaders, smash them three together, and you have this movie. And so it's like very, as if, and this is the most realistic future for humans.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Star Wars, Star Trek, I don't see that coming. But I see this coming. Very, like, we are going to be like those kind of humans that we will all have our own thing, like, oh, we bring peace and prosperity into the universe, but then the ching-ching gets involved and everything changes, and it's all about power and money. Well, money leads to power.
It's politics. There's the politics. It's kind of like an intergalactic version of Game of Thrones, and I'll go with that. Instead of the dragon eggs being the thing, it's the spice, and the spice is basically a drug that helps your strength and fortitude. It can travel across the universe
it's most
easier.
for Stargates.
Yeah, it's so that you don't need instrumentation. From reading the books years ago, it heightens your senses. It makes you stronger, and you're part of the fabric of time in the universe, and it gives you this connection to it. So, but also people use it to get high, and this is what it's considered the most sought after item in the universe.
That's why they changed their color of the eyes. But anyways, back before you interrupted me here, Mr. Steven there.
Sorry.
As I was saying, remember, I don't know about you guys, but me, the first time I see Lord of the Rings, the first time in theater, I was impressed by visual and everything, but I go, oh my God, I'm dying over here. Because it's a lot about the origin, the storyline. They want you to get involved, each character, how they're brought up and everything. And this is the same thing. It leads to a lot of the story of the history of the planet, the characters, what's their part in the futures and that. So it's patient. The number 2 will make it or break it for me. So for now, it's good. It's not bad. It's a bit slower than like Lord of the Rings. It was slow. You know, Avatar, same thing. It started a bit slow, then it got, but the pace was faster than this one here. But to me, I compare a lot to Lord of the Rings, or even the Hobbits. The first ones that were like, oh my God, get on with it. Can I go fast forward when you're going through the mountains and everything? This a bit sometimes it's like that. But the visual is so like realistic, you actually believe that's true. And my head was back to history of the Crusaders, that when they went to Jerusalem, and it was all for the right, that was the religious reasons, but we all know it was more for ching-a-ching-a-ching, you know? That's my opinion. Trust me, I will be back for number 2. And 2 will be my true judgment if 3 is worth it or not. But for now, it was worth every cent of it. But it's missing a lot of things, but because it's part 1 of part 2.
Yeah.
So that's
So I guess we have to wait for part 2 to make our full review, full judgment of it.
Well, my full review,
But,
not his. He was already all modified, but so far
think,
it's not bad.
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
really good.
and I think it deserves to be seen on IMAX, just for the worms, the spaceships. I think it's worth it.
And for me, look, I have to admit it. To me, say I enjoyed it. 3 hours passed fast.
Yeah.
So automatically, that says automatically, I love where it's going at.
Yeah.
Now let's see how it finishes with that.
Yeah.
Will I be like aroused big time, or will I be disappointed big time? So that's enough for me.
All right. So that's Gio and Steven from the Round Table.
Or
Wishing
Steven and
everybody.
Gio.
Either or, we're interchangeable. Apparently. Other than that, go see this movie. I recommend it seeing on IMAX.
Me too.
I think it's great. And subscribe, hit the like button. Tell us what you think of the movie. Who did you like best? Did you like the baddie best? Let us know. So other than that, you know what I'm going to say. He's going to hit me in about a minute. Live the dream.
And I'll say another thing. IMAX is more better because 3 hours in those amazing chairs, it's doable.
Yeah.
If you go to a regular theater,
For guys like us would have no butts, it really hurts.
I have no butts at all, and my butt's not there no more. It's suffered enough.
That's it.
Enough.
So for guys out there who have no butts, IMAX is the way to go to save yourself. We're doing you a community service of saving your butts for later on in life. So take care. We appreciate the support. Hit the like button and let us know what you think. This is
Gio,
Steven signing off.
take care, guys.